People around the world have been screaming for some time now, telling the Jews in Israel to get out of this land, that it's not your land, that you have no history here. Yet I, as someone who lives here in Israel, can go out of my house, travel this land, and see how the land is screaming, saying the Jews have been here for a long time. Shalom, my friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. Anytime I go out around this country, every time I go out, I will come across some kind of archaeological site that parallels a story, a time, a period of history of the Jewish people in this land. It might be a town, it might be a village, it might be a city, it might be a synagogue, it might be a battlefield, it might be a mountaintop with remnants on it from thousands of years ago. I might go to a site and find on the floor all kinds of shards of pottery that date back to times when Jews lived here in this land. Archaeologists in this land are constantly digging into this land and finding all kinds of fascinating and amazing archaeological finds that relate to ancient Israelite history in this land. Some of these finds with Hebrew written on them, some of them showing that this place was a synagogue, showing different artwork that relates to Jewish stories and Jewish themes and Jewish symbols all the time. It's nonstop. Archaeology alone, right, disproves this claim that the Jewish people have no history in this land and that we have no reason for being here. But it's not only that. Well, archaeology is very important, right? And again, a huge proof of the Jewish people's history in this land. There's other things that also can be seen here. There's other ways that this land is screaming out that, yes, the Jews have been here for a long time. You look in our Holy Torah, you look in our Holy Hebrew Bible, and all the different references to holidays and to aspects of the land of Israel. For example, it says in the Torah that there's 7 special species that are related to the land of Israel. 5 of them fruits and 2 of them grains. And wherever you go, you see these 5 fruits, right? You see the grapes, you see the grapevines, you see the olives, you see the pomegranates, you see the figs, and you see the dates. Did I say dates? Right? Olives, dates, pomegranates, figs, and I'm missing one. Sorry about that. But there's these 5 fruits that you can find anywhere and everywhere, all around this land, right? Also, we see with the holidays, right? With Sukkot, they were supposed to take these 4 special species and wave them before God, and they're found all over this land. Right, you can see date trees, palm trees all over the place that grow the lulav, which is what we use on Sukkot, right? This land is filled with references, physical references, physical representations of biblical verses, right? And as you travel this land more and more, and as you live in this land more and more, like I have, you can really see how this land is sharing its beauty and also telling its story, right? There's so many archaeological finds that again relate to the ancient stories of the Jewish people, to the ancient times of the Jewish people, that are tested, carefully tested in laboratories and shown that this goes back thousands of years, right, to a time that we know we lived here. The rest of the world, some of the people in the rest of the world, not everyone, right, might want to disclaim it, disprove it, dispute it, deny it, but there's no denying truth. Right? There's no denying truth. When you come here, you see it for yourself with your own eyes between the archaeological finds and the aspects of nature here that line up so beautifully and perfectly with biblical verses. It's very clear to me, and I believe it should be very clear to everybody, that the Jewish people have a long, beautiful, and strong history in this land and every right to be in this land today. All the best, my friends, and be well.